Hey everyone, welcome back to Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom. Last time we defeated the first Dark General, Caprakan, which opened the way into the Malawa Forest, so we're gonna have to backtrack a bit. Sorry about that.
What that? I not see before.
Fortunately, it's not like we're going to see nothing new.
At night, creatures different than the soldiers of darkness start roaming around. They're pretty creepy. I'm a little scared, I admit. But the roar of the Majin should scare them back, don't you think?
Indeed, we're gonna see that that's the only way to defeat these enemies, but for the moment, there's something I need to get here. Yeah, you ghost, shut up, I'll deal with you later. Last time I was here, I was very close to getting this, and then it suddenly turned to morning. Well, now we've got plenty of darkness left. Unless something goes really, really catastrophically wrong, like me falling down that gap, I should be able to get it. Bet you thought I was gonna fall, didn't you? Yeah, those shards will eventually serve a purpose. In the meantime, let's go deal with these... whatever they are. I've never been really clear on whether they're ghosts or aliens or what, but the interesting thing is that as you attack them, they give you friendship experience. I've never really understood this, but it is a pretty good way to grind for red shards if you need them. Since otherwise they can be kinda hard to come by, you need to do specifically combos with the two characters in order to get any. And the first time I went through the game, I managed to max out Tepeu's level, but I didn't max out the friendship level, and I don't know how far away I may have been from the maximum. So whenever I see these guys, I always try to gain enough for another level at least. But you can never kill them this way. The only way to do it is with the roar.
I'm in trouble. Help!
Yeah, I don't know why it took so long for them to die. But we've got faster healing now, which is going to be a big help. If he ever starts doing it. There we go. The bar fills up a heck of a lot faster.
You need to beat Dark Generals to beat King. I get back lots of power first.
Yep, and we're off to fight the second of the Dark Generals. But we've got a fair way to go, and I did leave a couple of things behind along the way. And a few places still even have enemies for us to fight. Fairly simple ones at this point.
I blow wind.
We've seen some tougher types of enemies, and of course we'll be seeing a bunch more. There aren't enough enemies here for me to charge up a finisher move. But we do have a number of different combo attacks for different situations. Oh. Yeah, I guess you can heal me. I'm not missing that much health, though. So the things I left behind in this room, I got a green upgrade fruit. So the rest of the stuff in here is probably just going to be chests. And more enemies. Where the heck is that monkey going?
Fly away!
It does take the Majin quite a while to climb up stairs, unfortunately.
My my power. They take away.
And that, I think, is a new move from the monkeys. They jump on Teodor's back, they start draining his health, and he can't fight until you knock them off. Fortunately, one hit will do it.
Fly away.
And I've got enough magic I could use wind. I don't really want to waste it on these easy enemies, though. Pretty soon I'm going to be going into places with some tougher fights, and I want to have the magic stored up. Getting close to another level. I think if I find an experience chest, that ought to do it. And there was a chest on one of these cliffs over here, which I can get to from this side. They tried to hide it, but I saw it from the other ledge. Alright, not quite. And over this way, this actually leads to the Baalam Laboratory. We'll be going there a bit later on. Don't really want to get into a new area right now, since I know the direction I need to go. So the other item here... I think there's that chest way off in the distance. Looks like I'm going to have to jump across some pillars to get there. And more of these weird nighttime aliens. Seriously, what do you call these things?
Help me.
And they've got a move that'll completely paralyze the Majin. Not gonna waste time dealing with them right now, though, because I've got a couple of things I need to grab before dawn.
Okay, I wait here. Get on back and get to High Place.
Alright, barely made it. And now for that other chest. I don't think those eyes will ever disappear, and they'll certainly never stop being annoying. Fortunately, they're really easy to deal with. And the last reward for the room is a tiny amount of experience. But it was enough. And I'm finally going to talk to this bird who's been waiting so patiently.
The Majin was originally worshipped as a guardian of this kingdom of Kumarkaj. On the other hand, he was a thorn in the side of other countries who envied this kingdom's growth. That's why in foreign parts, they call him Majin, meaning the devil's servant.
I'm not really sure about the language that they're using here. I mean, Majin, I believe, is Japanese for exactly what they described, or it sounds like it. But none of the other words here are Japanese in origin. Might be that they translated that one into Japanese and then didn't further translate it into English. Who knows? Anyway, I think we're one room away from that waterfall we saw before, and one last group of enemies to fight. That's the monkey running away and attracting a whole bunch of attention.
Okay, I blow wind.
Which is a great time to get the wind power going, because once an enemy is knocked down with wind, he's instantly susceptible to a combo.
Go away.
So that's a full finisher move.
I kill you.
And they are surprisingly effective, not just on the enemy you hit with them, but everything around you.
I roar and make enemies scared. We run away then. I smart.
Yeah, that is a way to deal with enemies, but I generally prefer to fight them if possible. No sense passing up the free experience. So right up here, And down this passage was the big waterfall that we saw before. And last time we couldn't knock down either of the bridges here, but with the Majin's new wind power, we'll be able to do it. I expect that bird probably says the same thing as the last time.
The hero who founded the kingdom could speak freely with our ancestors. Animals all over the continent brought information to him. Can you imagine how useful that was? Great deeds were not only performed by the Majin, but also by our ancestors.
Yeah, I think that was the same. Anyway, from the other side of the bridge, the Majin can knock it down with wind.
Yay! That's great!
And we'll be seeing that particular puzzle element a lot from now on.
I found a piece of big fruit that seems to contain the Majin's power in the jungle. Just like the Gorge Fort, it's also blocked by a door with a mask stuck to it. So maybe we'd better destroy a Scarecrow with a mask like before.
Well, that is the flow of the game.
It go well.
That's a lot of celebration for all the effort of pulling a lever. But here's another tree of life, which means another bit of story.
Brings back memories. The deep forest. And the animals who lived there. They were the ones who raised me.
That why you understand?
Who knows? I heard I was born with it, and apparently that's why my parents got rid of me. I was called human by my friends. That's why I've never really had a name. Let's get going.
Your home in danger?
Yeah. The darkness is spreading. Trees have perished and the springs have dried up. But then, suddenly forests spring up to life. This isn't the only kingdom that's changing.
I feel good.
Ooh, free healing for the Majin. That's pretty convenient. Let's see if he's got anything new to say at this point.
I really like sing, but everyone stop me when I sing. Why they do that? I not like monkey-type creatures. If they jump on my back, Tepe'u, please help. Human kingdom get bigger and bigger, then disappear. Someone told me this repeating. You great at throwing rocks, Tepe'u. How you get so good?
It seems like mostly generic stuff, nothing really plot-related here. Well, we got a bit of time. Let's explore a bit of the jungle. And yeah, this is one of those doors we'll have to work together to lift.
Heavy. I need your help.
Generally, I think it's the doors between two major areas that you'll have to work together.
The jungle up ahead wasn't there in the time of the kingdom. When the forces of darkness invaded, unending rain fell continuously. That made the trees grow to extreme sizes and swallow the buildings of the kingdom.
I mean, the darkness doesn't seem all bad if it brings trees. But it also turns people into shadow warriors, so that's not really all that good. Well, that'll be our first Scarecrow to destroy.
That one has long arm. It swing around and hit things. Be careful. Ouch!
It's strange that in a starving region there are fat humans who hold all the food. You steal food from them and give it to us. You're our hero. What's the word for it in the human tongue? Oh yes, vigilante.
Alright, I'll see if I can sneak past without having to deal with that guy, maybe. Scarecrow's up there, but I don't think I can get to it from here. There's no real way for me to climb up, so I think I've got to take this bridge over. I don't know how long that guy's arm is. Hopefully he can't hit me from way over here. And that looks like a part of a bridge that used to lead over to where the Scarecrow is.
Okay, I wait here.
And no way to get to that fruit from here. I don't know, do I lure this guy over to open the gate, maybe? Nope, he can shoot through it. Not dealing with that right now. Let's take out the one that I can actually reach. And not quite able to sneak up to him. But I'll knock him off the ledge. And then get the Majin down to help me deal with him. I seem to have attracted a bit more attention than I was hoping to. And these guys have a ton of health. Just way too much. It's absurd. And they can also trap me in darkness so that I can barely move. But we'll deal with them like we deal with everything. One enemy at a time until they're all dead. And the lunging move is really helpful for knocking these guys off their feet. You don't want them standing up and attacking because they've got so many different ways to do it. And there are just so many of them. And I'm out. It's alright, he'll make it over here and help me. Unless he gets tangled up too. Hopefully we won't be seeing this too much.